Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the Laredo State Dynasty. We are 6-3 in overall and 4-2 in conference. So we're one game behind Baylor right now in the Southeastern Conference. Texas A&M is tied with us, and on the other side it's Oklahoma and Texas racing for the lead. 5-1 both of them, and we're gonna face the Baylor Bears. So this for us is a must-win game. If we don't win this one, we're done with any hopes for the championship game. And Baylor is a very strong contender. Their quarterback is Nate Bennett, 6 foot, 180 out of Westlake Village, California. Bennett is very accurate. I guess not very accurate, but decently accurate. He's got a solid arm and can't really run that much. So not a great athlete, decently accurate. And then they've got Joseph Dodds in the backfield, where number 31. Dodds is an elusive back with elite level elusiveness. He's got decent hands. He can run short routes a little bit. He's got a little bit of power as well, and 93 speed, 96 XL. I'm way more scared of Dodds than I am of Bennett. Top receiver is Jaden Porter. We have seen him over the last couple of years. Whereas number 83, Porter is a very solid route runner. He's got a very good catching rating. He's got good elusiveness, good awareness, 89 speed, 98 acceleration. That's pretty good as well. And then Stephen Willies is the number 2 receiver. Where's number 2, incidentally? A former 4-star, 6'5". Willies has very good route running across the board. He's got solid hands, not crazy good or anything. Not the fastest either. They're just lacking a little bit of the speed at the receiver position. And then Kavian Quickly is the number 3 receiver, whereas number 8, 5'7", 175, very small receiver, but elite slot archetype receiver with decent hands and at least some very good athleticism with that as well. Not really fast, but 92 speed's decent. And then they also have a very good tight end in Kiki Lewerke, where's number 80. He's out of Odessa, Texas. And Lewerke has very good hands, not crazy good route runnings, but for a tight end, pretty solid. 82 speed, it's really fast for a tight end in this game, and can actually block a little bit as well. And then the offensive line for the Bears is very solid. They are missing, however, their left guard, which I am assuming is just going to be replaced with either the backup center here or one of the backup tackles. There will definitely not start at like 60 overall, something left guard. And then at right end, they have Juan Soriano, 6'6", 264. Soriano has very good block shedding and tackling and pursuit. He's crazy good against the run. He's got 93 strength, 79 power moves, 73 finesse moves. Not a great pass rusher, but with 79 power moves, I think he can at least do a little bit of damage. And then on the other side, it's Dion Bosby, 6'6", 249, a former 4-star. Bosby is a power rusher archetype, 85 power moves, 79 finesse moves. So a decent pass rusher with 88 strength, 76 block shedding. That's not horrible, at least. So 2 solid defensive ends. They don't really have a great defensive tackle unit, so there's a little bit of hope for us. Parker Hassenauer is the top linebacker on this team, and he's got some very good run stopping ability, good hit power, or power in general. Can rush the passer a little bit. 79 zone is not horrible. 85 XL, 80 speed is also, decent. But nobody to be scared of. And then James Borzor is the top corner on this team. Borzor's got 86 man, 86 press, 83 catching, 77 zone. It's a little bit on the lower end of what you want in a starting corner, but at least he's got the speed to back it up. And then at safety, they've got Mason Dossett, 6 foot, 180 out of Missouri, Texas. Dossett is a former 3-star zone archetype safety. 79 zone coverage. Goes along with some very good hands. His run support ability is really not great, but at least he's got 92 hit power. At least he can force a fumble here and there. 90 speed, 90 XL. So far we've played him twice, and we have won twice, which actually is kind of a miracle in my eyes. But this is going to be a home game, so at least we've got that going for us. Apparently, according to the game, we are the favorites, but I think this is a pretty evenly matched game. I think we've got two evenly matched quarterbacks playing here. I think we've got... actually, Baylor has the better running back. I think we have the better receiving unit. They have... No, actually, I think we have the better offensive line, with that injury especially. And right off the bat, we're going to start it off here. It's Machado with the first down up to the 25. On the defense, I think we have the better D-line. They have, I think for linebacker, it's pretty even. And then we have the better corner unit, and they have the better safety unit. So I think this is a very even matchup. And we're going to have a flag down here. And let's just decline and take the first down anyway with that offsides. And with that, we're 2nd and 10. Suarez is the back in the backfield, 3-by-1 set, and the blocking is pretty good. Right up the gut here on an inside zone give. That's a 9-yard win. 2nd and 5, a couple downs later, and Estrada is gonna hand it off to Suarez again, and he's got 12 more. And a first down. And now 2nd and goal. A few downs later, we're in the red zone. Handed off to Suarez into the end zone. It's a touchdown. Laredo State's on the board first. 7-0 on a very good opening drive. Very sustainable here. And took 8 minutes and 45 seconds off the clock. Crazy good drive for the Laredo State Ocelots. 1st and 10 for Bennett, and they're going to hand it off to Dodds, and he's got lots of running room on the outside. Breaks a tackle, falls ahead, gets the first down and more. 1st and 10 from the 31, and Dodds is to carry again, and up the field he goes. Cuts it up on the outside there. That's another first down. 1st and 10. Bennett over the middle. This is tight end Luerke. He's got 9 on the play. 2nd and 1, and they go with a double twin set. And Bennett's got some time, throws to his number 2 receiver, and he's got the first down into field goal range. This is now. And Bennett's crossing 200 completed passing yards this season on this one pass. 1st and 10 from the 36, and Bennett's got some time again, and this is yet again a wide open 6'5 receiver on a 6'1 corner. I mean, that's got to be a mismatch. 1st and 10 for Bennett again. And he throws it in the end zone, and that is going to be intercepted. And we're just going to take the knee here. It's Brian Alonso. And he's going to take it away from this offense, our number 1 corner. The Ocelots with a big win here against Baylor. They had a very good drive going there, and they should have gotten a touchdown. Very consistently getting chunk plays here on this possession, but Brian Alonso in the end zone, he was just positioned a lot better than the tight end, and we're gonna get back on offense here. Estrada, he's got some time to throw this time, and he's gonna get it away to Arellanes, who's got the first down, 11 yards on the play for the freshman. 1st and 10, Estrada has a 5-man pressure, actually gets it away, and Rosas is gonna fight ahead for 9 yards and make this a 2nd and 1. 11 personnel. Suarez is gonna get the handoff, and he runs it up the gut, inside zone give, and that's 9 yards and another first down. 3rd and 6 now, and somebody jumps offside. Estrada has a free play, and he is gonna deliver over the middle. It's caught, and that's gonna be a first down. Let's decline the penalty. I think that was Juan Rivero, the tight end, with a very nice play. Good coverage, but he makes the catch anyway. And now 3-by-1 set. Rosas isolated left, and over the middle again, Vela wide open, the slot receiver with 85 speed. He can't really run away from the defense, but he did have a step on the corner there. and they get the first down again. And now in the red zone. 1st and 10 for Wayne Estrada. Gets it away, and this is intercepted. He never saw the outside corner, and Estrada is at least going to take him down, so this is not a return for a pick 6, but we traded interceptions in the end zone, or in the red zone, I guess, and the ball goes back to the Bears. 7-0 still the score, and they've got some pretty good field position now. 2nd and 4, Bennett with a 0 blitz, and he makes the perfect throw against the 0 blitz. Throws it right into the hole over the middle, and then they're going to hand it off to the backup running back, but there is absolutely nowhere to go. Bad call on a 3rd down, and now 4th and 4. 46-yard field goal try, and Baylor is gonna not nail it. This one's wide left, and Cash misses a long-range kick, and Laredo State gets the ball back without any harm done, except we just marched down the field and didn't get any points for it, so there is that. But we do not get the first down. 3 and out for the Ocelots. We punt the ball away, and the Baylor Bears have a wide open number 2 receiver, and he's gonna run it down the field across midfield. A huge chunk play for the Baylor offense, and now Bennett throws it up in double coverage, and the catch is made. It's a touchdown. Baylor ties up the game at 7. It's Kiki Lurkey, the tight end, and Laredo State just completely whiffed on that play. We had double coverage on him, and it still was not enough. So the game's now tied, and that's what you get for not extending your lead when you were in the red zone. Instead, we're going to have to try to regain the lead, as Suarez has a nice play to achieve a new first down, and then down the field, it's caught! Rosas behind the defense, caught inside the 5. It is going to be a 61-yard pass for Taylor Rosas. Wayne Estrada with a strike. What a play down the field. Rosas, he did get like half a step on his corner, and he gets caught by the safety at the end there, but that is gonna be a prime opportunity. We're, by the way, inside 2 minutes. Suarez into the end zone. It's a touchdown. We get another rushing score for John Suarez, and the Ocelots are retaking the lead, 14-7, close to halftime here, and they cannot do anything with the remaining time. And the Ocelots now up by 7. This has been a solid half, but we should have more points on the board if we had just gotten at least a field goal out of the one possession. No interception. They can return it even for a few yards. And now Bennett's got a wide open receiver. That's a first down to the 5-7 slot receiver. 1st and 10, hand it off. No, this is a quarterback keeper, and he is gonna get 8 yards on the play. Bennett, what a play call that's been. 3rd and 3, Bennett throws it behind the defense, and Rodriguez just lost track of the number 1 receiver on this unit. 1st and 10, Bennett throws the RPO, and that's gonna be caught for a first down. Actually 9 yards, not quite the first down. 1st and goal from the 9 now. And Bennett throws it in the end zone, and they tie up the game at 14. It's a touchdown for the Bears. And yet again, the Ocelots defense can't stop this offense. The game's tied at 14, and we're just halfway through the 3rd quarter. Estrada is gonna have a throw down the field, and it should have been intercepted, but he did get hit during the throwing motion, and there was a flag down. Oh, that's lucky. That was not an offside. That was a holding called, so they're just going to decline that, and it would have been an interception if they had actually caught it. And now the Baylor Bears offensive line is going to give up a sack here to the Laredo State defense. So 3rd and 22 coming up for the Bears, as Calvin Leyva, who had kind of a quieter season, he gets to the quarterback finally. Gets a little bit help there from Calcaterra. And now we get the ball back on offense. 1st and 10 for Estrada. Resets his feet a couple times and delivers a bomb. It's a touchdown. It's Taylor Rosas into the end zone. What a throw by Wayne Estrada. He is the deep ball passer. He kind of looks a little bit like Russell Wilson with his skill set, I gotta say. That was a beautiful rainbow. He had Taylor Rosas a couple steps behind the defense, and he's just unleashing a deep one to have Taylor Rosas given a chance, and this time no safety to stop him. It's a score 21-14, and now Baylor needs to answer as Bennett is going to be chased again, and that's a sack. It's Kelvin Leyva back for another one, and the number 1 edge rusher on this team is showing what he is made of. 21-14, and Kelvin Leyva just sacked Bennett for his 2nd sack of the day, and Baylor now in big trouble. 2nd and 22, and Bennett is gonna get a wide open tight end. It's Lurkey for a new 1st down. Are you kidding me? 24 yards allowed. Oh, dude, you can't do that. 3rd and 11. They set up the slip screen, and Dodds is gonna get tackled. They rally and chase him down, and now we get the ball back with the lead. And this is the last play to end the half here. Somebody's behind the defense. It's Joshua Arellanes, and he's gonna run this all the way. It's a 90-yard touchdown. Arellanes is in the end zone. And this Baylor defense just completely lost track of what's important, as Laredo State is now up by 2 scores, 28-14. Arellanes just had yeah, they had the perfect call there. It was a cover 2, and this is the honey shot. Safety couldn't come over, and the corner should have, yeah, was supposed to stay underneath. So that's bad news, but they are not going to give up. This is still an entire quarter left to play, and Dodds just got a new 1st down. Dodds gets another handoff, runs it up the gut, fades ahead, gets 8 yards out of the play. 3rd and 3 coming up now for Bennett. 4-man pressure, and he does get it away, but this one is close. It's 4th and inches, and we are going to get the ball back here after the punt. Motion across the formation for Guillermo, and we're going to hand it off to Vasquez, who's got some running room and fights ahead for another 1st down. 3rd and 4 now. 4.5 minutes away from the end of the game. We're actually going to throw this. Estrada is going to have a 3-yard connection, but 4th and 1. Got to punt it away. Got to play it safe. It's a 2-score lead. So Bennett has got a chance now with his offense on the field. And Lurkey again wide open across midfield. And just like that, Baylor is in business again. 2nd and 10, get it away. Lurkey wide open again, and another 1st down. What is this defense doing, man? The tackling needs to be a lot more forceful. Bennett crosses 3,000 passing yards this season. 1st and 10, 3.5 minutes on the clock for Bennett to erase a 2-score lead. And they get 9 on this 1st down. 2nd and 1, trips to the left. And they are gonna have another wide open 1st down. It's Dodds into the red zone on the catch there. 3rd and 9. Dodds is the back. He's going on a route, and Bennett is gonna not have this work out at all. It's his 10th catch for it's the 10th catch for Kiki Lurkey. 4th and 8 coming up now, though. Bennett is gonna have a 4-man pressure, has lots of time, throws it, end zone, touchdown. Lurkey in the end zone again. I think he had like 5 catches on this possession, man. This is ridiculous. Why couldn't we not cover that tight end, man? We have such a good coverage linebacker in Dave Santos. I cannot explain how this is happening. But we're going to throw one down the field. 3rd and 10, and Rosas has it go through his hands. I mean, that's got to be counted as a drop. He had it right there. That would have ended the game. But instead, we're going to give the ball to Baylor. 1.5 minutes on the clock, and they get a huge chunk. That is going to be a 33-yarder, and just like that, they're already in the red zone, and there is only a minute on the clock. Dodds runs it up the gut, and pancakes all over the place. They're going to run it up the gut, and 7-point game, 48 seconds on the clock. 1st and goal from the 2. Bennett, end zone, touchdown. Baylor ties up the game with time remaining. I mean, they might have had that score a little bit too quickly. But that was very unfortunate what the Laredo State defense allowed here. So at least, I mean, we did have some time on the clock, but we could not get anywhere near where we wanted to go. And I mean, this is going to be last play here with triple zeros already on the clock. That was because of a penalty on the last play. And we're just going to throw a one-on-one down the field, and it's intercepted actually. So they're gonna return it, and there's some space, but not enough. This is gonna go to overtime. Tied at 28. Baylor erases a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, and Laredo State really needs to get it together here. I mean, the offense didn't produce much here in the fourth quarter, but on the other hand, man, the defense, they allowed 2 scores in like 3.5 minutes. Like, what on earth? Did you actually not even 3.5? This actually less than 2.5 minutes. That is absolutely ridiculous. We had a possession in those 2.5 minutes, man, and that was just plain awful. So now overtime rules, everybody knows, and Laredo State has won the toss. So we're gonna go defense first, obviously, and let's see what the Baylor Bears are gonna come up with here on in first overtime. Bennett from the 25, 1st and 10, and Dodds is going to have a huge run already. That's 7 yards and make the second down a lot easier. They convert, and now 2nd and 6, they're going to hand it off. Dodds up the middle, 5 yards, make this 3rd and 1 easy. And Dodds is going to stay in the game, trip to the right, and they're actually going to throw it, and this one's going to be caught. It's a touchdown. Baylor's on the board first. It's 35 to 28, and now let's see what the Laredo State offense can do here in overtime. Need a touchdown to tie it, and then you need to go on offense yourself. Estrada has a 4-man pressure, and he's got somebody behind the defense. It's a touchdown. One play drive. It's Taylor Rosas in the end zone, and he had the perfect release there on his side of the field. Nice play by Taylor Rosas. And Laredo State ties up the game at 35 with 1 play. 2nd and 8 now. We're on offense now, turning it around. Estrada's going to get it away. This one's caught by Rosas. It's a 1st down, 11 yards on the play, and they're going to move the sticks. 1st and 10, John Suarez is in the backfield, hand it off, and this is going to be a very nice 9-yard gain. Great blocking. 2nd and 1, Estrada is going to hand it off to Suarez up the middle, and he's going to be tackled at the half-inch yard line. So 3rd and goal from the 1 now. They've ran it a couple times on 1st and 2nd goal, but it didn't work out, and it does not work out on 3rd and goal either. So 4th and goal, and we're going to go for it here. Suarez is the back, and nobody jumps offside, and he's got the touchdown in the end. Laredo State scores from the 1 finally. The Ocelots are going to take a 6-point lead here. And now in 2nd overtime, you have to go for 2. So let's see what we can do, as we are going to have a close double twin set, and Estrada has a man. It's a score again. 2-point conversion is good. It's Joshua Arellana is wide open in the end zone. And now Baylor has a chance to tie up the game, but you need to go get 8 points. Bennett, 4-man rush, and this one's caught by Luerke. He's got another one. They apparently can't stop this tight end for nothing. 3rd and 4 for Bennett, and he's gonna throw it. Caught. 1st down. That's a 5-yard pickup. They barely get a new set of downs. 1st and 10. Bennett, 4-man pressure, clean pocket, throws it to Dodds into the end zone. It's a touchdown, and Baylor is looking to tie up the game here with a 2-point conversion try. Joshua Dodds with another touchdown here, and he's going to line up here in the backfield, and he's going to be motioned out, so this is going to be a pass. They throw it to Dodds in the flats, and this is not going to be good enough, and this is a game over. The Laredo State Ocelots win it in double overtime. 43 to 41, we get the win in the end. This was a massive battle for 1st place in the division, and now we're actually tied As, by the way, we allowed Nate Bennett to have a almost 500-yard game here. More than 80% completion percentage. But on the other hand, Wayne Estrada had a pretty solid game too. 364 yards. But Bennett, man, 40 of 49 for 445 yards, 81% completion percentage, 6 passing touchdowns. That is absolutely ridiculous. Suarez, on the other hand, 3 touchdowns for us, 97 yards and 3 scores. That's a good game for Suarez. And then for receiving, we had a $168 for Rosas and a drop, 2 touchdowns. Arellanes, a $115, 1 touchdown, 1 drop. Rivero had 32. We had 2 drops by Emilio Vela, the slot receiver. That's not good to see. And then Kiki Lurkey, he had 12 catches, a $156, 2 scores, no drops by this entire offense. I mean, like, what on earth? Joseph Dodds had not only a great game on the ground, he also had 64 yards through the air, so that's not great to see. This was that was pure willpower in the end, but this was not a great game for the defense here, for the Ocelot defense. Just not a great showing. We didn't get much pressure. I mean, we did get 3 sacks, but like, dude, we played till second overtime. Like, we need to get more pressure than that. 1 interception by Brian Alonso. That was actually, in the end, it was game-saving. Now, for the Houston offense and defense, I mean, the offense doesn't look good, but the defense, man, they have a lot of players atop this roster that are on the defensive side. Gotta be scared. Houston is our next opponent. We're now tied with Texas A&M and Baylor for the lead of the division. 2 more games left in the season, and we're gonna start here with Cordell Good. He's not the most accurate quarterback. That doesn't mean he's a horrible quarterback, but just a very average prospect, I'd say. Good enough, I guess. Calvin Beauplan is the running back on this team, number 27. He's an elusive back, former 3-star. Beauplan has some pretty solid elusiveness. He is a very decent route runner, decent hands, not much power, and lots of speed. So a typical speed back with some wiggle, 96 speed. I gotta be scared of that. David Ali is the top receiver. Where's number 8? Ali is a 3-star deep threat who is very solid as a route runner. Good release, good deep route running. But he's a pure deep threat, to be honest. And he doesn't have great hands. 92 speed is not even that much speed. And then Jabari Rush, 6'4", 208. He is the big play physical perimeter receiver. Rush has very solid route runnings for a physical archetype receiver. At least his catching ratings are a little bit lower than what you want, but at least he's got 92 speed, and that's the top of their offense. The Cougars, they do have a pretty solid offensive line. Especially the interior is really solid, but the tackle duo, they might have issues with the tackle duo. And then we've got Zion Taylor as the top edge rusher on this team, former 2-star out of Missouri City, Texas. Zion Taylor has 88 finesse moves and 82 power moves, an elite pass rusher with 86 strength as well. His block shedding is absolutely awful, but at least he's a very good pass rusher. And then they've got J.J. Lowry at 91 overall. He's the best player on the team. Actually, I mean, there might be a linebacker that's even better, I think. But 6'3", 237. Lowry has 88 finesse moves and 85 power moves. This edge rush duo for Houston is absolutely lethal. And this dude actually knows a little bit run defense as well. So Lowry is the complete package. Dion Gatewood, 6'1", 280 in the middle of this defense. I mean, this D-line looks absolutely scary. 88 power moves, 79 finesse moves, lots of plenty of power, 81 block shedding even. Dion Gatewood is the complete package for a defensive tackle here. And then Alex Dre. He is the best player on the team, actually. A 4-star run stopper, 5'11", 230, 223. A little bit light, kind of the Devin Bush build, but Dre has elite run defense for a linebacker at least. He's got a very solid pass rush ability as well. He can rush the passer if he needs to go on a blitz. He's got 83 zone coverage. He's got 89 excel, 85 speed. He is the complete package as well. So this front seven looks unbelievable. And because that's not enough, they actually also got a pass coverage linebacker in there. 83 zone, 73 man. I mean, that's very solid. 87 play rec. Dude has got hit power, can rush the passer. The only thing that's wrong with this guy is actually the block shedding. So, but I mean, this front seven looks unbelievable. And then Kevin Moe, 5'10", 177, is the top corner on this team. And he's a 78 overall, so he's got 89 zone coverage and 87 catching. But apart from that, he doesn't got any man or press ability, and he's got like 87 speed, 85 speed, I'm not sure. 88 actually. 88 speed, 86 excel. I mean, this is screaming deep balls. This is their best corner. Imagine what the others look like. Spencer Cutting. He's the best safety on this team. I mean, he knows what he's doing. He's great in run support, but the pass coverage, man, needs a lot of work. 74 zone on the back end. I mean, that's not what you want. And this dude is a horrible athlete. So this Houston team is a very interesting construction. We haven't played him so far. This is going to be the first time, but dude, we are the favorites, definitely. That cornerback unit looks absolutely awful for the Cougars, and we have to abuse that. And we're going to start it off with the ball on offense, as Laredo State is going to get on the field now with their quarterback, Wayne Estrada. And we're going to start it actually off with a fullback and I formation, and Suarez up the middle. That's 16 yards on the first play of the game. That's very solid. 1st and 10, Suarez from the 40. No, actually, he's going to go on a route, and so is everybody else. Great play by Estrada. He waits for his underneath receiver to be wide open. That's Taylor Rosas for a 9-yard gain, and now we're going to run it. And Suarez gets another first down. That's an 11-yard run. And now 3rd and 9 for Estrada. This one's going to be tough. And he's going to throw it to the sideline, and the catch is made out of bounds, 6 yards. We're going to actually go for it here. Actually, we did go for it with an offside penalty. We just got it awarded without having to run a play. And then we get the 3rd and 3 over the middle here, and that one is going to be dropped. 4th and 3 again. So we're again going for it. And again, somebody jumps off sides. And Estrada is going to get it away. Machado, first down. And we're just going to decline the penalty. Down to the 5. That's a 9-yard gain. And let's see what we can do on goal to go for the Ocelots. Suarez is the back, double twin set, 11 personnel, and we're gonna run it in. John Suarez. We've got the touchdown, 7-0. A dominant opening possession here with 2 4th down conversions, one with an offsides penalty and one with, again, an offsides penalty, but we did actually run a play on that one. So, 7-0, and now let's see what Houston can do in their away game. And wide open over the middle. I mean, that's a little bit too easy there. Childress with wide open first down. So they are actually deciding to start a different quarterback than the top of the roster. And this is going to be a touchdown. 57 yards to the house. They just let the tight end run in a score. Are you kidding me? Like a 78 overall tight end gets a 57-yard touchdown. They tie up the game in absolutely no time. And yeah, didn't expect that to see, having a backup quarterback start in this game. And now we lose 5 in an outside zone give. 3rd and 9 for Estrada over the middle. Rosas incomplete. And he got laid out there on a hospital ball. So that's a 3 and out for the Ocelots. And now Childress is going to get sacked. Dave Santos on the blitz. We get in the end zone. We get in the backfield, I mean. And that was a well-timed blitz. 3rd and 14 is probably a little bit too far for Houston. But it was actually a valid pass rush effort by Dave Santos. He just pushed the running back into him. And that position ends in a punt. So Estrada is going to get it away over the middle. It's Arellanes. And that is a first down, 11 yards. 11 personnel. Estrada hands it off. And this is Suarez. Breaks a tackle. Falls ahead. Gets 8 yards. And he's already at 50 yards on 9 carries. 1st and 10, and they're going to motion Rosas across, but they're going to hand it off to Suarez. Breaks a tackle, redirects for a first down, and then fights ahead for some extra yardage. What a play by Suarez. And now a tough 3rd and 6, and this is not field goal range at all. And this one's going to be almost intercepted. Should have been intercepted, man. That's a punt, and no more points on the board for Laredo State. So that entire possession was a waste. And now they get a 13-yard connection there to their top running back. 3rd and 10 now for Childress. And Childress is going to get sacked. That's Emmanuel Valdez, Santiago Rodriguez in the backfield. And Childress went down here. 4th down, and they have to punt it back. 3.5 minutes on the clock for Estrada. We're going to start it off with the slip screen, and that's a pretty solid play to start off the drive here. 8-yard gain for Suarez. But now it's a 3rd and 8 a couple downs later. And Estrada gets somebody to jump. So there's a flag on the play. Free play. And we get the first down. Juke out the corner. And Suarez gets another great play. This time in the receiving game. So let's see. We're going to decline that penalty. Obviously, 1st and 10 from across midfield already. Estrada is going to dump it off to his running back again. And Suarez... he's got another 8. He's being involved a lot in the receiving game right now. 2nd and 2. Estrada gets it away over the middle. And Rosas, he's got the first down, 13 yards. And we're inside 2 minutes now, by the way. So time is ticking down. And Estrada, he's got another slip screen set up here. This is Suarez. Gonna race it to the end zone. No, not quite. But it is a first down inside the green zone. So now let's waste some time away. And there is another offsides jump. It's a touchdown. It's Taylor Rosas. And the Laredo State offense gets a free play touchdown. We're going to decline that penalty. And Rosas, he's got the score. At halftime, we are leading 14-7. Good clock management at the end of the half. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. As Suarez now with 13 attempts, 71 yards. I mean, that is very solid. 3rd and 5, and Childress is going to scramble for a first down and more. He's got about 10 yards on the play, and they're going to move the sticks. 2nd and 8, and they're going to hand it off. This is a very easy run here, and they're going to get the first down on an 8-yard play. Calvin Beauplan with a very nice run there. 3rd and 3, and Childress is gonna get knocked down. He did get the pass off, but it's knocked down as well, just like him. So 4th and 3, and they're actually gonna go for this one. So Childress has his man over the middle, and that's caught. That's gonna be a first down for the tight end, Avery Dunham. 1st and 10, hand it off to Beauplan, and nowhere to go. Dave Santos on the run blitz. Great play, and they actually end up with a 4th down here, and they're going to take a long-range kick, make this a 4-point game as Clark nails the long-range field goal. They're going to kick it off, and deep is Tavares Cerdeno, and he is going to get leveled, and the ball is out! Houston is going to take over, and they are going to have the football in the red zone. Childress has lots of time, and this is going to be a sack. It's at least Emmanuel Valdez keeps this horrible fumble from producing anything else. This is just going to get him 3 points, so it's now a 1-point game. And let's see if we can get it together here and put together a solid drive. as John Suarez gets a nice run to start off the drive. 2nd and 7. Suarez still the back, runs it up the gut. First down, 8 yards. Move the chains. Estrada stands tall in the pocket, and the pressure is coming in. Oh my. 2nd and 19. I mean, that's not a good sign. And yeah. Now let's see what Suarez can do. Wide open running lane. They completely whiffed and he's down the sideline. What a play by this offense. We've got a 34-yard run. Perfectly blocked, especially by the receivers on the outside. So now this is a new first down and 10. And Estrada gets it away on the 5-man zone blitz. And this is Joshua Arellanes with a nice catch. 2nd and goal, and now Nick Vasquez in the backfield, but we're gonna throw it. Slant, caught, touchdown. It's Taylor Rosas. Now he's got the exact same score from the other side. Earlier he got a touchdown from the left. Now he's got one from the right. Both slants, both very nice release. And now we've got the 8-point lead, and we're not gonna go for 2. Obviously, they've got to make the 2-point try work. And Childress is going to throw it to the flats late, and he does not get punished, but it's a 4th down, and they do convert it with an easy 2-yard run. 1st and 10, and this one's going to be a sack as Valdez gets in the backfield for a 2nd time today. Pretty quiet season for him again. 2nd and 15, Childress standing tall in the pocket, and the right guard completely whiffed. It's Vasquez in the backfield. And, well, that was a very quick pass rush win there by Vasquez. 3rd and 22. Childress with Beauplan in the backfield. And they bring the 0 blitz, and it works out. Vasquez is wide open again as they had an open man rushing there. Running back went on a route 4th and 30, and you can't possibly go for it there. So we get the ball back after the punt, and with good field position as well, get it away to Machado. 1st down, and move the sticks. Estrada, the lefty. This is, by the way, a lefty-lefty duo here. I meant to say, for the quarterbacks. And we get a 7-yard run there. 2nd and 3. Fullback checks in, and the blitz is stopped by Suarez, but Estrada throws an interception and then can't even make the tackle, man. Oh my. Late throw to the flats. I mean, that's always a horrible idea. Atkins gets away with the interception. So now Houston gets the ball. And they've got 2 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock as Childress is going to run away from Valdez. He's got some speed. Shows off the wheels down to the 50. 1:38 for 50 yards. Let's see what Childress can do. And wide open. That's a 1st down, 13 yards, and out of bounds. Childress with a 4-man pressure and gets it away. And that's another 1st down, 16 yards on the play. Timeout taken, Houston. 1:28 seconds. 2 timeouts left for the Cougars. Over the middle, wide open. This is a touchdown, and Houston is gonna score very quickly, leaving a lot too much time on the clock, honestly. But they will have to go for 2 here to tie up this game. So if they fail, it's good that they left some time on the clock. 2-point try and nowhere to go. This is a sack. And this is actually number 11. I have actually no idea who that is. Might be a backup linebacker or something. But we get the ball after the onside kick. 3rd and 3. And there is no timeouts left for the Houston Cougars. 1 first down ends the game, and we don't get it. It's 4th and 1. And we're going to tick the clock down, and we're going to go for it here. Cerdeno up the gut, and he's got the 1st down. And that is going to end the game. 21-19 is your final score. We made it a lot more suspenseful at the end than we needed to there. But we got it done in the end. A tough win against a tough Houston team. They did have a great defensive line. It stopped a lot of our drives. Yeah, in the end, we get it done. 60% completion percentage for Estrada, 2 touchdowns. Childress, 68%, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Solid day for them as well. And yeah, they were not successful running the football at all, man. We were shutting down Beauplan. This offensive line was not doing much at all. On our side, however, Suarez a buck 43 and 1 touchdown. Sardinia actually fumbled twice in this game, not just on the kickoff return. He did fumble on another play there as well. And John Suarez, he's got the lead in receiving yards actually on this team. And then yeah, we had the 57-yard touchdown to a backup tight end, man. I mean, that's just fucking that's just absolutely awful. As we have the defense, I mean, this was a solid game from our defense, I'd say, but we need to come up with more pass rush, man. 2 forced fumbles and an interception from their side. I mean, that's never a great look. For the Laredo State defense, we did get a few sacks. I mean, you can't really complain. This is in combined 7 sacks. That's pretty good. But they still, like, there was way too many plays where Childress was just gonna stand in the pocket for an hour and then deliver to whoever was open there. Again, we need more pass rush. No picks, no turnovers from us. We actually survived the game where we had 2 turnovers. The third fumble that was forced on Sardinia, that was actually recovered by us, so I didn't really show it because it didn't mean a lot. It was just in actuality like a 1-yard run. And so we're gonna square off for one final game here against Texas A&M, who I think is the best team in this Southeastern Division. The Aggies are by far the strongest team, but they will have to live without their star quarterback, Miles O'Neal, dislocated ankle, out for 6 weeks. So they will have to start a backup, and that backup is named Miguel Carrizosa. 6'4", 203. Out of Cedar Hill, Texas, Carrizosa is a very solid athlete. He has a solid arm, great accuracies, and 92 speed. So this dude can run, and for real. Jaron Simonson is the lead back here, a power back, 6'1", 230 out of Katy, Texas. Simonson is a very good power back, but he does have a little bit of elusiveness to his game as well. He's got solid hands. He can actually do a juke and a spin. He's got 89 speed, 90 excel. Very solid. Isaiah Williams, 6'1", 172 out of Tampa, Florida. Williams is a deep threat receiver, former 3-star out of college. Very good route runnings across the board, but his hands are just not great. Crazy good elusiveness, however, and 90 speed, 96 excel, looks pretty good. George Augustine is the number 2 receiver, and Augustine is a very solid outside receiver here. He's doesn't really have great route runnings, but all his catching ratings are in the mid to high 90s. That's pretty crazy. 95 speed as well. So Augustine, definitely someone to be scared of. And then the number 3 receiver is Brett King, 6'3", 201. King is a 4-star deep threat with elite catching ratings, a very solid elusiveness, no route running to speak of, and 94 speed, 95 excel, man. This receiving trio looks absolutely crazy good. And then they do have a very good offensive line, absolutely no weaknesses here across the board. That 79 overall right tackle might look like one, but they do have multiple 80 plus overall left tackles, so I'm assuming they will just start one of those at right tackle as well. And then for the edge rushers, here we have Solomon Williams, an uncapped defensive end with 85 power moves, 79 finesse moves, crazy good run stopping ability, and he's an absolutely unbelievable athlete. Like, what on earth? Looks absolutely crazy. And then they've got Xavier Garcia Walker, 6', 227 out of Bismarck, North Dakota. Garcia Walker is a very solid field general middle linebacker with great run stopping ability, very good coverage. He's not a great athlete or anything, but looks very solid. James Ariza, 6'2", 221 out of Midlothian, Texas. Ariza is a very solid run stopper right next to the other one. They have two crazy good linebackers here. Lots of power, great run stopper. He's just not a great coverage guy, Ariza, but solid athlete. This linebacking duo looks absolutely ridiculous. They have this elite edge rusher. They've got a very good starting corner here in J.D. Curry. Elite zone coverage. Can play a little bit man and press as well. And very solid athlete. Like, it kind of feels like this defense doesn't have a weakness at all. The other corner, John Cummings, 6'1", 177 out of Magnolia, Texas. Cummings is a very solid man-to-man archetype corner with 94 man coverage, 80 press, 86 catching. The only weakness is his zone coverage at 71. That's very low. And then he's got 92 speed as well. And then at safety, they've got Juan Bajima, 6'2", 215 out of Waco, Texas. This dude could play linebacker. And he is very solid in run support, very good actually. He's got lots of hit power, 81 zone coverage is good. The only thing lacking on him is the speed. I would actually move this dude to linebacker if I was them. Now, we have not played Texas A&M so far, so we have no experience with them. But this is going to be an away game, and I do not expect this to be a good game for Laredo State. They are by far the favorites, not even close. Texas A&M here, the best team in the southeastern division, in my opinion. But they will need a win by any means necessary, because at this point, Baylor was already done with their season. They are 7-2. Actually, hang on. Gotta remember. No. So we are 6-2. Baylor 7-2. And Texas A&M is 5-3. So they can't win. Like, they can't actually get anywhere anymore. They just have to win to make it impossible for us. So we're gonna start this one off. Estrada resets a couple times and then gets sacked as nobody was getting open over the middle there. And the 2nd and 19 is gonna end in a run. No, actually play action for Estrada and sacked again. 3rd and 26 coming up. And that's gonna be a punt and great field position for Texas A&M. And the Aggies are gonna start it off with a huge catch and run. That's about 24 yards on the play there for the tight end. 3rd and 9. And down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. This is Ben Calcaterra in the backfield. And Miguel Carrizosa is taken down for a loss that knocks him out of field goal range as well. So at least we've got that going for us. Game still tied at 0, and there is some running room here for Nick Vasquez. 7-yard run. 2nd and 3. Suarez checks in, and he's got another nice rushing lane. That's 14 yards for him on his first carry. And we're going to move the chains out of this dangerous territory that we were in after the punt. 2nd and 8. Estrada hands it off. Delayed give here to Suarez. And that's another first down. He's got about 11 yards on that one. 3rd and 5. And Estrada is going to get taken down again. Oh my. Oh, this is looking horrible. Solomon Williams already making an impact. And that's going to be a sack for a punt. And now Carrizosa can't get it away on time. Calcaterra is going to force the incompletion. And we have a 3-and-out from Texas A&M. Game still tied. And last play, actually second to last play before that, switch over to the quarter. Another 3-and-out for the Laredo State offense. And there is a run up the gut. Lots of running room. That's going to be a first down. 22 yards for Jaron Simonson. Carrizosa is gonna have a play action shot, and he's gonna go down again. That's a loss. 3rd and 20 coming up as we had Rodriguez on a blitz there. And they are gonna go for this 3rd and 20 actually. As Carrizosa is just gonna get sacked again. It's Calvin Leyva as he got chased out of the pocket by Vasquez. They split the sack, 4th and 28, and that's out of field goal range. So another punt. It's just a punt fest at this point, man. That was just... actually, he was chased out by Valdez, not by Vasquez. Valdez chased him out of the pocket, and Leyva took advantage. So another punt, another chance for Laredo State, and this is another 3 and out. So still tied at 0 halfway through the second quarter. Texas A&M 3rd and 9, and this is not going to be enough either. 4th and 1, another 3 and out. And we're going to go back to the Laredo State offense. 1st and 10. Estrada on the play action shot, and we actually get a first down out of it this time. Juan Rivero with the score, not with the score. I mean, it kind of feels like a score at this point, getting a first down at all. And fumble by Taylor Rosas. The ball goes back to Texas A&M, and great field position as well. It's Juan Bajima with the recovery for, actually with the forced fumble for Texas A&M. And we actually did contest that ruling, but we instead lose a timeout. And now 3rd and 12 for Texas A&M, and this is going to be a 3 and out. No points on the board for Texas A&M either. Still tied at 0. Start at 0 again, and Arellanes gets a 9-yard completion. So now 2nd and 1. They do convert. 1st and 10, and Estrada is going to get it away over the middle. Catch is made by Arellanes, and that's another 8-yard conversion. And now the left tackle, Trey Bavaro, is out. Oh, this is bad news. Bad news baseball. 3rd and 1, and we've got wide open. Jaquez Lara into Texas A&M territory, I think for the first time today, as Estrada has a 1st and 10, gets it away. Rivero turns it upfield, gets 8, and now we're at the edge of field goal range. 51 seconds on the clock. Actually, 1 timeout left for Laredo State, and the catch is made by Rivero at the 24. That's nice. And now let's see if we can convert a 3rd and 10 from the 24. Estrada gets it away, and that's just a couple of yards over the middle to make the field goal a little bit easier. For a 37-yard try, and we are gonna hit this one. First points on the board. It's Laredo State with a 3-0 lead at halftime. What a defensive slugfest for this season finale here. And I mean, 3.5 and 2.6 average yards per play for the two teams. I mean, that's not surprising at all. But like, man, 2nd and 4, Estrada over the middle. He's got his man. It's Rosas, and that's a first down. We're gonna move the chains, and now 2nd and 10 across midfield now, and Estrada is gonna hand it off to Suarez, and he's gonna juke out the safety. Get caught from behind. 17-yard run anyway, and Suarez looking like an absolute stud here. He crosses 1,000 rushing yards this season, by the way. In his season finale, and yeah, the dense jungle uniforms. I mean, this kind of looks like a jungle here. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Why on earth would you throw it? Just run it, get the field goal, get the points. Instead, Texas A&M gets a turnover. No points for the Laredo State offense. Estrada throws another pick. He didn't see that safety over there. And now 2nd and 10 for the Texas A&M Aggies, as they get a first down out of this one for George Augustine. 2nd and 10, fullback in the game, and they're gonna go play action for Carrizosa. He's gonna scramble again, and he gets taken down. It's Calvin Leyva. First one there, but yet again he got chased out of the pocket, and that half sack gives him 10 sacks on the season. First player on the team to achieve that, by the way. And what a run for Suarez after the punt. It's still a 3-0 lead at least, but it could be a 6-0 lead if we just had taken the field goal there. 2nd and 11. Estrada is gonna get it away on time. Jeez, he was about to get sacked there, and he gets a 9-yard play out of it. We do move the chains. 2nd and 7, and we're gonna run power here, and Suarez gets a first down, crosses 100 yards on the day, and now 3rd and 6. Gotta throw for it, Estrada. He's gonna throw the slant, and it is caught. Bavaro has to exit yet again. Castellanos is gonna take over again for him, the dense jungle uniforms, the green. They're kind of disappearing here in the stadium as we've got the touchdown. What a throw by Estrada, wide open. That's Emilio Vela for the score. And they are celebrating in the end zone. It's a 10-0 lead, and we're, by the way, halfway through the fourth quarter, and Texas A&M hasn't scored once today. 1st and 10 for Miguel Carrizosa, and he's gonna have a wide open Williams down the sideline, and she crosses midfield in one play. Isaiah Williams. I mean, if they want to force it, they can do it whenever they want. 3rd and 7. And over the middle, the catch is made. That's Williams again. And what a throw by Carrizosa. Was kind of a hospital ball, honestly. 4 minutes on the clock. Gotta have 2 scores. So wide open run to the sideline. 21 yards on the play. And they're going to go hurry up. 3 minutes, 42 seconds on the clock. And Carrizosa is going to scramble. He is going to get the touchdown. Texas A&M is on the board. And now it's a 3-point game. Let's see if we can run out the rest of this clock here now. Isaiah Williams, he had a couple big catches on this drive. But now Estrada, 3rd and 9. And over the middle, it's caught by Rosas. That's a 1st down. Move the chains. And now we're at the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 3. And we're actually going to throw it as we had a receiver behind the defense. It's Arellanes. It's a touchdown. 52-yard score. Laredo State gets the score to make this a two-score game again. 17-7. And now Texas A&M, they need to get revenge. 1 minute and 47 on the clock. And what happened to the defense? It's Augustine, that's actually Williams behind the defense, 75-yard touchdown, and this is exactly what this defense is all about. Strong and tout up front, but with a slow secondary, we allow a deep score, and 2nd and 10, play action shot for Estrada, and this one's intercepted. It's going to be returned for a pick 6, and Texas A&M is going to take the lead. Oh my. That was a horrible call by Laredo State to have a throw there. Just run the ball. Run out the clock, man. Why did you throw it there at all? And then, I mean, what on earth was that throw, man? 3rd and 10 for Estrada. Now we're down, and now we need to get the points, and at least we get 7 here. Still all timeouts remaining, but 4th and 3 coming up now. Need to have this one. This is a must-have play. And Estrada is not going to get it off on time. And that's going to do it. That's the end of the game. We were up by 2 scores within the 2-minute warning, and we still lost it. What on earth was that? Texas A&M had a horrible day, and they still win this game. And this is exactly what this team is about. Carrizosa, 78% completion percentage, a touchdown, no picks. Estrada, 51%, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. We had Suarez for $121 and no scores actually today. And then for Texas A&M, they were pretty solid on the ground here. They were actually pretty unstoppable, to be honest. They just didn't do much. $142 for Williams. I mean, that's just awful. Allowing the #1 receiver to have $142. That's just plain awful. And not just $142. It's not just 2 catches for 70-yard touchdowns. It's 8 catches for $142. Like, this dude was open all the time. Most of his production came in the second half, though, in the fourth quarter, actually. And yet again, like I've been saying all season long, this is not the pass rush we want or need. We do get 4 sacks in this game, but I mean, this was a defensive slugfest, and we still only got 4 sacks. If you have a team, if you hold a team to 0 points into the fourth quarter, I expect this to be like a 6 or 7 sack game. And when it mattered the most, we were not able to create any pressure on the quarterback at all, because they were just passing it all over the defense. And Des Ricks with 2 interceptions. I mean, the first interception, I didn't see that there was still somebody in the in the secondary there. I just didn't see him on the other side. I just saw, oh, my receiver is breaking wide open, but actually there was another corner over there. And then the second one should have been a bullet pass. I did have, like, Rosas won the route. He did win the route. If this was a bullet pass, it's either incomplete or it's a catch at the sideline, and I didn't hit it hard enough. And with that, we're out. Baylor makes it to the championship game. On the other side, it's Texas making it. So Texas-Baylor championship game here for the Big 12. And a Heisman winner, receiver from North Carolina. Dude, looks unbelievable. And with that, we also got knocked out of the 25, top 25. Laredo State is going to be only playing a bowl game this year. It's the Liberty Bowl against Indiana. I mean, it was a solid season. First season in the Power 4 conference, actually Power 5 conference in my universe here. We have an 8-4 record at the end. We did lose a few tough games. That last loss was not necessary, but I assume that we were not going to be playing in the championship game anyway, because even before the Texas A&M game, they were 7-2, we were 6-2, and they were done. And from what I know, if there's a tie, the winner is decided by alphabet. So Baylor with a B, Laredo State with an L. I think Baylor would have gotten to the championship game anyway, but I wanted to try everything, and we should have just played it conservatively. That was a horrible play call, I thought. So the thing is, when you're leading at the end of the game and there is press on your receivers, sometimes they will use the all-out run guessing, and they'll all run downhill, and then your receivers have just a free release and a wide open touchdown, which is the way we got the Rayanes touchdown, by the way, the long one. I wanted to do that again to put the nail in the coffin, and it didn't work out. They actually had good coverage, and so that's why I tried the pass there, but we should have just ran it. Now, we're at the end of the season. We're just gonna get the one more bowl game, and that's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more Laredo State Dynasty. See you in the next episode. Until then, have a great day.